Good afternoon, everyone. Today I'm going to record myself following the next questions about me. First of all, it is talking about myself and about my daily routine. So, following the last word storybook that I share you in the forum. So that is my daily routine or my personal life. So I'm a police officer since 15 years ago. I am traffic police where I live in San Vicente del Caguán. So I am living because my job. I live here. I'm kind, patient, friendly, gentle. I like get along with my coworkers. About my daily routine, before I get up, I thanks to God the opportunity to rest and give me a new day. Later, obviously, I take the shower. I have the breakfast. So like I live in far away from my job, so I have to go out or ride in my motorcycle. It is spend time about 10 minutes to go there. So I got out to my job. I spend around 6 to 8 hours per day. So I sometimes go back to my house, but actually I think majority time I don't come back to my house. So I stay on my job because I am traffic police. I have to control the traffic in this town. And suddenly there are several accidents in there, so I have to put attention on them. After that, later in the afternoon, I go back to my house. So I take a shower, I rest, I have the dinner, so I prepare to get the meet on online classes, and also some activities or tasks in the app. So that's it about that my daily routine. And the second question is about where do you live and what kind of place is it. Okay. The next one is where do you live? I live in San Vicente del Caguán. It is located in Caquetas department in the south of Colombia. San Vicente del Caguán is located far away, one of the most towns far away in this department, capital Florencia. What else? It is located near or next to the Caguans River. It is a small town. It is majority of time is warming. Sometimes it's cold, and sometimes it's raining. But it is about the climate, because the weather is tropical or tropical weather, but the climate is about drizzly. In the morning you have a hot day or a sunny day, and suddenly in the afternoon it is raining or drizzly as well. So it's a little confused. Another one is typical carnival or festival. It is in the summer. There is an summer festival about Mrs. Caguans River, something like that. So near in the Caguas River. The people build this kind of houses floating. So in there are people dancing and drinking as well. That's it about where I live. So the next question is about what do you want to do in my free time? Well, I like watch science fiction movies with my wife or stay at home and swimming in the river. I like jogging. Weekends I like go to the river and prepare typical delicious food like sancocho with rice. Or sometimes I like go to swimming and no more. And the next question is about my last vacation, where I went and how was my trip. Well, as I told you before, I go to Piscilago, that was in Melgar. From San Vicente to Melgar, there are around 8 hours. So we have to move to capitals in Florencia. And from there to Melgar, it is about 7 hours. So we have to ride in the bus. But Piscilagos Park is near to Melgar. No in Melgar's in there. So we have to went down in the bus and the highways, pass the highways to the park, and in the door in front of the park there are a lot of people who were sold about something like glasses or something like clothes, sweet suits, bonnets as well. What is that bonnet? Bonnet is that to cover the head, because it is mandatory when you are going to swim in the pool. You have to put that kind of bonnet. In there, there is a zoo, and there are a lot of swimming pools or kind of boats that you are enjoying with your couple. And what else? That was amazing. That was my last vacations. The next question is about what is my favorite time of the year. Well, that was in the last December. So I think that is my best opportunity to go to travel in the middle of the year, in June and December. The next question is about what do you think you will be doing 10 years from now? Well, I told you before, I don't thinking about in that 10 years or 20 years. That is far away from here. I think I like live today. But I think I would like to be a professor in my institution, because in my institution, National Police, there are a lot of schools around the country. So I would like to teach the children or adults or my partners as well. Get the bachelor and that's my dream in this university. Obviously go to around the Europe or the country, but I prefer to go travel around the country. First of all, that we go to another place. I would like to buy a house probably in 5 years or to 10, from 5 to 10, I would like to buy a cottage or a farm. I would like the farm, or I like the farm in order to grow that kind of uh, trees like fruits, like vegetables. But I'm not going to plan in anything else. And obviously, the rest or enjoy my retirement payment. That is the last one. The next or last question is about talk about the best restaurant I have ever stayed where I think so that it is a picture in that restaurant that was near in San Agustin Huila. I don't remember what is its name, but I remember that it was amazing because in that restaurant I get a relationship with my wife, and in that occasion I get um, a new a new delicious food. That was a delicious food, like noodles with vegetables and those kind of sausages with garlic and bread with garlic as well. A delicious and strange salad that was delicious. I remember that was Guanabana's juice, and that was an aromatic scene. That was a that restaurant that was I have ever before. So ever I have ever remembering with my wife that event because that was our beginning in our relationship. Okay, that's it. Thank you for watching.